Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is another beautiful Saturday morning and it's gorgeous, and I hope you guys had an amazing Black Friday. I hope you guys really killed it. You made enough sales that really helped you, and I'm really apologize for being late today. I'm late almost 13 minutes. I just had some technical difficulties. At the same times, I have some work being done in my house, so I was a little bit late. So I apologize for that, but thank you so much for holding up. Thank you so much for still tuning in. I appreciate you, and I hope everything is good. So please, if you hear me well, you see me well, just please leave it in the comment. Let me know that you hear me and see me well, so we can go on with our live Q&A today, which is hopefully you guys have a lot of questions for me, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. At the same time, thank you so much for all the people who gave me, who sent me all their condolences and actually give me their sympathy. I really appreciate it, and really means a lot to me. For those who doesn't know, we just, as we spoke last week, we talked about a little bit going through a few things in my family situation, and we just lost my mother-in-law. So God bless her soul, and I hope everything will be fine. And I really appreciate all the DMs, all the messages. Really means a lot to me in this difficult time. So we're good. So let's get to it and let's make it happen today, guys. I hope you have a lot of questions. At the same time, let me know how your Black Friday went. I hope you guys really, whether if you are a private label or you're doing products, retail arbitrage, wholesale, you had a phenomenal sales, and at the same time was a good opportunity for you to buy some products to flip for those who are doing retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, and some wholesale, because there was a lot of great deals that you can buy right now at 50% off, and then you'll be able to sell them later on at a higher profit later on down the road before Christmas. I actually myself, I had to change my mind a bit, and I actually went on a shopping spree and actually bought a lot of products that I'm going to resell, the things that like for retail online arbitrage, and was really good stuff. I bought, anything that over 50% or limited edition stuff. I bought a lot of them. At the same time, they had a very great sales on Xbox and PS4 consoles, which is a great thing that if you really can get them, because they're like $130, $150 off, which is really great for resale later on. That over years of experience, you will see actually things that you might, it's not the deal everywhere. The sales are the same, and you won't be able to gauge if it's good or not. But trust me, later on you'll be able to sell them, whether before Christmas, whether in January, they will sell no matter what, because these high demand products, which is really, really great. So please, I hope everything is well with you. So let me know, how's your sales? Did you see any spike in sales for you guys? Which is really, we saw a lot of good spike of sales yesterday. I actually didn't turn on my PPC a lot. I actually just made it. I actually spent less than what I usually do. I just wanted to cash out because I know the PPC was very, very high. The cost, a lot of clicks, and you were going through them very quickly. Honestly, I just wasn't in the mood, so I just let it at the same daily budget that I never increased or anything. But let me know how you went about it. How did you run with Black Friday, and how was your strategy in it? And I hope you guys are ready for Cyber Monday as well. So stay tuned, and I hope you really update me with your sales, which really means a lot. So besides that, let's see who we have here today. We have Nancy. How you doing, Nancy? Thank you so much for being here. Actually, today we're going to discuss a topic that Nancy and Martin Goldberg, who shared in our Facebook group. So if you didn't join the Facebook group, go ahead and join the Facebook group. It is Amazon FBA Giants on Facebook. Please send a request, and we'll validate it, and hopefully we'll be able to get you accepted as long as you don't spam. And at the same time, we're going to talk about today the topic about a lot of people are not able, they're getting suspended from sending emails to their customers, whether they're using, by using third-party softwares like Feedback Wiz and other softwares out there. They're getting suspended. People are getting suspended 1 month at a time. So we're going to go through the article, tell you what's her opinion, what she says. And if you don't know Cynthia Stein, She's one of the people who, in the beginning, she was very knowledgeable about Amazon TOS and about how she get people reinstated and all this stuff. Now, everything that we're going to share is not something to scare you. It's, I think, I'll give you my opinion at the end of it, and I would like to hear from you as well. What's your opinion on it? But yeah, we'll see once we cover it. And also, we have Alex says, I don't have audio. Anybody? Okay, audio is working. That's awesome. Audrey says, hey guys, what's up, Audrey? I hope you're doing fine. Thank you so much for joining today. Kyle Hoff says, good morning, everyone. And we have Jean. How are you, Jean? Hope everything's beautiful. Thanksgiving. Yes, was a good Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. It's true. We didn't see you since then. So I hope you had enjoyed your time with your family. And I hope it was an amazing time. Order says, my main product did good. My new products, not so much. Yes, don't forget, the old product always going to have a lot of history, going to have a lot of established already. So for sure, it's going to sell much better than any new product that you will launch, because you don't have the social proof, you don't have this iteration of the product, of the images of the listing, and making sure you really tweak everything as you go. So for sure, you can see the old ones are doing much better than the new ones, but it will come next year. You will see this one becomes an old product, and you're going to be able to sell it and make more money. It's all about making sure you have a product for almost 6 months and longer, and you'll be able to maximize the sales out of it, which is really good. Now, besides that, so please guys, leave your question in the comment, please, because I'm going to go through the article with you, and after that I will answer all your questions, and I hope you have some for me. Give me a second. I'm just going to share. All right. And this is... All right. And I will leave also the comment on the I will leave the link of this Santiestine in the comments as well. So basically, says new Amazon sellers don't want to hear this. Nobody got time for that. And let me see here. Let me zoom it in for you guys so you can see. So basically, the first thing says, can only send one email asking for review. So this we're talking about people who are getting suspended from sending emails, email follow-up sequence to their buyers. Once they buy someone, we always send email follow-up sequence. Usually it contains 3 emails that we approach them to make sure that everything is good, their product is good, they're getting the instructions. At the same time, at the last email, we ask them for review. This is the sequence that I do it, but you might do it differently, which is maybe that's why I triggered. So far, I didn't get any trouble myself or my clients so far, but I've heard a few people who have got their email follow-up sequence option being taken away. And that's what we discussed last week when we said, oh, a lot of people get suspended, but now if you go to the order, you see request review. So if you didn't watch the video, go ahead and watch it. We did it last week, was live Q&A. So now there's a lot of information coming out. A lot of softwares, they're saying they communicated with Amazon, but they say they haven't had any problem. They're actually still within the TOS, and Amazon showed them everything is good. And now we have this article, which is other people are saying different than what other softwares are saying or what people are experiencing. So you need to take all the information. I mean, you need to take the information, but I don't think you need to judge your business or freak out about it. I really don't think it's a big thing. I think there's a solution that's going to come up sooner or later, but this is minimum, small amount of people who are getting suspended for email follow-up sequence. Is it going to increase? Most probably, yes. Maybe Amazon going to another direction, but it's all about how you write your emails, how you ask for things. So now she's saying a few things here, which is, she says you can only send one email asking for review. So you cannot send any more reviews. They're asking only for one. Before we send 3 emails, she's suggesting only one. Which is the same point for both of them. So 1 email for review, usually people send maybe 2-3 emails for review, which is overload, but it can ask only 1 time for review. You can send only 1 email period, no matter what happens, which is, I find it really, really hard. Third is cannot send more than 1 email a day. So if you're sending one email anyway, so for sure you're gonna send one a day. I don't see how people are actually sending email every day, which is, I think it's really overload. I don't think it's gonna be effective at all. Number 4, cannot use the words important or your attention required. Now, why this is important, guys? Because if you have a lot of people who are opting out from the email follow-up sequence, you actually can put important in a bracket on the title. And actually, this is a trick that people used to use, that to let the email goes to those people who are opting out no matter what happens. So a lot of people are abusing this, and they say, hey, it's important even if it's not important, just to cheat the system, and that's getting them suspended as well. Cannot ask unhappy buyers to contact you. So a lot of times we get a bad review. If we're able to find out their emails and everything, we're able to contact them. They say, hey, you cannot send that email to them, which is, I don't know why not. They say, hey, let Amazon take care of it, because Amazon are the people who are handling all the customer service and customer satisfaction, so you don't need to contact them. But I feel like, I don't know about this comment, is like, you really want to reach out to them, make sure everything is right by them. Like for example, before yesterday, I get my one of my listings suspended because they say a complaint about expiration date, which was a false thing, because every product that I get, I ship weekly, and every week I ship is actually, I have 1 year expiration date from the day that I ship. So that's basically, no matter what happens, every time I sell out, every month I sell out. So no matter what product you're gonna buy from me, the expiration date is gonna be 1 year minimum. I mean, 1 year minimum, because it's more than 1 year, but I put it 1 year. But hey, so it's not false. So I wanted to reach out to people and say, hey, listen, I'm really sorry about that, because actually it's not expiration date that's written, it's actually when the patch being produced, which is completely different. It's not expiration date. That means the product is really fresh, and I got suspended for it. So not able to contact them. That's what she says. I am not sure 100% about it. I mean, that's everything that I read to you. That doesn't mean I'm going to comply with. I'm going to tell you the honest truth. I am actually, maybe I'm doing 90% of the things that she says not to. But this is something you can do. If I get suspended, I'm going to update you with my email follow-up sequence. I'll update you with my situation if I get suspended. But so far, everything's clear. I checked my software and everything is cool. Now, number 6, they say no PDF or attachment. I'm a big fan of PDF and attachment. I send attachment in my email as a freebie for ebooks. And says, hey, you cannot do that, even if there's recipes, tips, or troubleshooting, and none. So I don't know how you're going to sell a product like electronics and not going to be able to send a manual for instructions, or how you troubleshoot a product at that matter. So this is a little bit hard. That means you need to put in your insert card, but I think an email always a good reminder for those things. But hey, she says not to. I don't know where they're getting the information, but since she has a good Cynthia Stein, she has a good reputation, and she's been known from a long time about it. But yeah, I'm not sure 100% about this, but I'm just reading you what she says, and you can decide for yourself and take ownership of your business. I mean, there's a lot of things that TOS says we don't do. So if that happens, hey, it is what it is, right? Now, what else we have? Let me just... Oh, yeah, what did I do? Sorry about that. All right, so now, number 7 says, do not include links, including Amazon links to a buyer. It cannot include links. So basically here it's saying links. Even links for buyer's order and reviews you cannot do. So if you have a link says, hey, click here, you bring it to feedback or bring it to review, they say you cannot use them, which is, I don't know why. They say, hey, instead you just need to make sure that you tell them how to do it. So hey, please, if you would like to review our product or let other people know about it, go ahead to orders, go to review product, and you'll be able to do it instead of giving them easy access to the review. So now you're adding more steps to handle that, which is really makes it harder. The conversion rate for reviews is gonna be way lower now, if that's true. Okay. Now number 8, cannot influence the buyer towards positive review in any way, which is, I understand, It's very reasonable. You cannot do that. I mean, you can't say, hey, leave me 5-star review because la la la. Doesn't make sense. But this is, yes, I agree here. What else we have? We have number 9, cannot link your logo to your website if the logo is in the email, which is allowed. It must be a static image. Dude, why are some of you still doing this? I don't put my logo to begin with. I put it in my ebooks a lot because that's a reminder, but I do not put it in my email. I think just having the picture of the product already has the logo if I attach it. No images at all except for product picture and your static logo. No images, which is I use images in my email sequence. I use jiffies and funny stuff to just reach out to people in a different way. And she says you cannot do that anymore. I do it. Now, number 11, cannot use codes, discount, or upsell. This is I don't do at all. I think it's, you're just asking for trouble. Cannot include an opt-out link. I don't know why people want to put the link again. But if they do, like it's basically putting a link for opting out. So already Amazon has it in their email, so I don't think you should do it. Can't ask leading or directly questions like, can you tell me what excites you most about our product? Here, all the questions, if you see them, what excites you about our product? What do you think about the quality? I would be careful of offering effusive praise. No, I want to congratulate you in making. Yes, this is basically influencing. The question that you ask them in a very positive way to get the positive from them. Not like, hey, tell me about your product, is bad or good. No, here you're influencing in a way where you're saying, hey, will you tell me what excites you? Okay, what makes you miserable about my product as well? That's another thing you can do, but they don't use it. So this manipulation questions might get you in trouble. They say, I do not use it to begin with. So, but hey, if someone using it, up to them. Cannot get mad at your email service provider. It's true. The email, all the email service providers, they have templates. A lot of them might be against TOS. So use your own if you can. But you're responsible for your own ownership. You take ownership for your business. So if you can't say this software did that to me, or this did that to me, or this did that to me. I think you need to be responsible of learning the TOS. It's the same thing. If something happened to your product, you weren't aware of, that is against Amazon term of service. You actually responsible for it. So you can't tell Amazon, I'm not sure about it. That's how it went. Nah, they're not gonna take it. So you be responsible. But you expect, if you're paying money for service provider, they have they're completely with Amazon term of service, which is they're not, which is really it sucks because you're paying $30, $20 for that service, and they're not up to their game just to make the money, which is I don't appreciate either. But I always write my own. I do not use the templates, but if that happens, just make sure you check them. And after this video is gonna help you of how you write things, but at the same time, do not copy everything that she says you cannot do. Basically, do not do anything. But hey, it is what it is. Cannot request a buy, remove, or update existing product review. You cannot request a buy, remove, or update an existing product review or seller feedback. A lot of people do, so you cannot ask them to change it. But hey, maybe it's a gray area here, very gray area. But you always want to solve a problem. So I'm not sure about this one. Like if you get a bad review and you be able to get the clients, are you able to? You tell me you're not gonna reach out to them to make it right and try to convince them to change the reviews. Especially reviews are really crucial in our business, a social proof that help us sell more. By not able to solve it is really hard. And also remember, every one bad review equals every one bad review. You need 5 good reviews to replace it. I'm sorry if you hear noises, guys, just because my renovation people are working. And yeah. Now, what Amazon says, their template, if you want to edit or remove. Okay. Now, what do we have here? It should probably be okay to say that, just don't ask them to do it. Okay, here's it. Possibly can still use email software program and donuts. This is her ideas now, what she's saying, what she thinks. Possibly can still send email software program, but do not send an email to buyers who demand refund. So anybody who asking for refund, do not send them email. Let me see what else. I'm just gonna go through them fast, and you guys can go ahead and see them. Cannot imply positive review on product insert in any way. Here, I'm not. I mean, it's true. You cannot send. You cannot sell the insert card and saying, "Hey, 5-star review. Leave me a 5-star review" or something like that. You cannot do that. But there's other way you can do it. The other thing says can still provide warranty card, which is my new product. I'm using warranty and VIP club, which is it's a good way of joining and getting extended warranty and be able to collect emails. And I'm actually getting them through ManyChat as well. Can ask positive review in your marketing and Facebook website. This is really crazy here because she's saying this is we have observed consistently. If they catch you asking for positive review on Amazon in your ManyChat, Facebook ad, or website, etc., they will take you down. So basically, they're tracking all your digital footprint of if you're doing Facebook ad, if you're doing ManyChat, and all this stuff. If you ask for a review and you post it on Amazon, it's actually gonna get penalized. That's what they're saying. But you are allowed to ask them for review if they want to leave them on your own platform, like your own website, which is here. I don't know. They're watching us. I'm not sure. This looks creepy a bit, but it's one of the things that you do is basically asking for reviews in ManyChat to be able to get them. Give them a special product, give them maybe a refund, search, find, and buy, and then ask for a review. Now, that's one of the things actually I was reading the other day, and they say if you do ManyChat, just make sure they will do it like kind of naturally without you asking, or if you ask, you phrase it in the right way. Or what you can do also, if you ask them through Facebook and ManyChat, do not trigger the email follow-up sequence to them. So basically, you exclude them from your email follow-up sequence. Or once you're doing this launch strategy, you need to put your email sequence at pause it, so no emails comes through. Because I'm gonna say, hey, this is a discount, or this is from the group, or from ManyChat, or from Facebook. I don't know how they find it, and you asking for reviews, that might be manipulated. But who's the judge? Who can prove it? Yes, you did or not. Who can prove it that it's you actually legitimately they're leaving a review because you have a good product? So the people who have a good product, they're getting penalized for people who are bad marketers, bad product. They're just trying to get your money. So now you're mixing the good with the bad, and the good people are getting hurt with it. So that's another thing. It's very hard to police it. Cannot pay influencers to write blogs with a link to Amazon, or where they leave a video or review on Amazon, or leave a review on Amazon. So they will catch you eventually. She says, giving influencer money or free product in exchange for review, even if you don't ask for it, to be positive, can be problems if they link to the product on Amazon, and most of them do. Most of them are Amazon affiliate member, or leave a review on your Amazon. So if you ask an influencer and they leave a review, or they leave your video, which is a video, and they post it on your product, you will get scored. Which is here is the same thing that what Bandaboom does. Bandaboom is a review service, and like a blog, they put your product in the blogs, and then they guarantee you some kind of reviews because the people will do it. So that's also another risk here. So you see, like now everyone's getting at risk, every service out there. So I don't know, it's a little bit really big changes in this. If this is true, it's like big changes right away. I don't believe it 100%, but I think maybe some of it is right. Cannot use private deal or review group, which is, we know all of them here. We cannot use private groups or reviews. Now, she shared here a template. If you want to go ahead, use it, go ahead, be my guest. But let me come back and talk and see what's happening. All right, guys, was that good so far? Please let me know if that's good. All right, what I believe is the following, guys. I believe Amazon are going to limit, since this has all happened because there was a lawsuit in Europe between big Amazon sellers and Amazon themselves. They were accusing Amazon of them suspending them for no reason. They're actually advertising under their own products on the other sellers' products that the sellers themselves do not have the ability to post or post the ad or be able to get that specific ad. Like you see a lot of times you have a product, then you have Amazon somewhere that you cannot pay for to get that space, which is it's a little bit bad, because if I'm launching my product and I'm doing all this PPC spending, and then Amazon just come and put their ad underneath me at a lower price, which is they can have a lower price for a long time. They can be in loss for a year, 2 years. They don't mind. They know their shareholders. They know, hey, listen, we're gonna lose money, but later on we're gonna make it. So by having this ability, having the cash flow, having the money, they'll be able to throw a lot of people out of business just because they can take a loss more than any average person, which is a little bit crazy. I'm talking more about private label as well. Little bit they get it, but most likely is gonna get it like those people who are doing retail online arbitrage. It might hurt them a bit, but it's really you just need to be more selective on the product that you search, more selective on the product that you want to list, and that's it. This in no way and shape is gonna. I want you to get scared of it, because this is not for a week. This has been happening for a long time. If you're in the business, you know this has been happening, but you always find a way around it. So do not worry about it. The other thing, so when that happens, Amazon now, they start to differentiate, is that our customers? Because Amazon always say, hey, we're not responsible. These are third-party sellers. They do their taxes. They do their own things. But they're not their clients. So how you want to hold third-party sellers as responsible? But they're not their clients, or they're not our clients as third-party sellers. Doesn't make sense. So now, since they differentiated, and now they're really making sure that, hey, they take responsibility for collecting taxes, taking responsibility for a lot of things, they're saying, hey, that's my customer, so you cannot send them email follow-up sequence as you feel fit. You need to go according to our TOS. That's why they removed, like now, if you go ahead to orders and download the report of who orders from you, before it used to be the name, the address, the phone numbers. Now there's nothing except their name only. They took the address, they took everything, they took the phone number. Before they used to leave it, especially for merchant fulfilled or people who want to contact them. And that's how we used to send postcards to them by mail and everything. Now we cannot do it. You cannot even target them in Facebook ads anymore because you don't have that data point. But for sure, there's third-party services that can get you that. But I'm just saying, they're taking this ability, all information from their clients. That means slowly, they will take a lot of not services, a lot of convenience for you contacting them. I think then what's going to happen, Amazon is going to charge for email follow-up sequence. I think they're going to limit you. They're going to start hitting you with suspensions, sending email follow-up sequence, but sooner or later, they will start charging you. The same thing happened with reviews. You can ask for reviews, incentivized review, but they can you can opt in into the early review program for $60, and they will ask for review by offering gift cards, Amazon gift card for $5 for the person who leaves a review. So they can do it, but we cannot do it, which is a little bit weird. But hey, we're playing in their backyard, so we need to go according to their rules. But these are the things that are happening right now, and I just want to inform you how it is. But let me know your thoughts. What do you think? You tell me. Where do you think Amazon's gonna go? Are you worried about it? Are you scared about it? What's your feel? What's your thought? I really want to hear it. Is it like something that's gonna affect your business greatly? Is it something you don't care about? Is it something, hey, listen, I'm only getting 1 to 3% reviews reviews to sales ratio through my email follow-up sequence? What is it? For me, I really don't care as much. I think, what are you gonna do? You're gonna stop your business? You're gonna say, hey, I'm not gonna sell on Amazon anymore because of it? No. You will apply if they want you one email. Go ahead, do it. So far, I didn't change. I'm still sending 3 emails. I don't have any. I have no consequences. I'm still running well. Me and my clients, we have the same kind of email follow-up sequence because I share my personal ones with the ones that I mentor and I do consultation with, and they have been okay. Could that change? Probably, but we're not sure. The other thing that I didn't share with you is Cynthia Stein. She says one of the providers that she didn't like was Feedback Wiz. I don't like to call out people or other softwares because we never know. But this is what she says. That's her opinion, not my opinion. Okay, Feedback Quiz came up with a statement. They're saying, hey, we work closely with Amazon, and Amazon, we are 100% with TOS, and we should be fine. But that's what she says. And also, I'm hearing a lot of people saying, hey, managed by Stat getting the same issues. Other people saying Helium 10, some Jungle Scout, whatever it is. There are a lot of people saying this stuff, but we don't know the truth. It could be those people, those sellers, they're not using the right templates. They manipulating the system. Maybe they are getting at fault because they don't see it. If I'm writing the email, I think everything is perfect because my knowledge is a little bit lower than other people. I'm not 100% with TOS. You might write things you think it sounds good, but maybe wrong. So you need someone to look at it and see if it's right or wrong. It could not be maybe the software provider, it could be you, or it could be the software provider at the same time, but we never know. I personally use Zone Pages, and you guys know that because it has a lot of options, sending emails, building landing pages, giveaway pages, which is really important. But if you want to use it, go ahead. It's a link below. You can. The link is going to be below. I think 15% off you get off it, and it's really great service I've been using. I'm not saying if you use Zone Pages, you might not get the issue. You might get it as well, but I'm just telling you what I use. Now, I hope you guys like it, so I hope you have your questions, and I hope you hit the like button, please, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Okay, we're here always sharing good tips and tricks for Amazon FBA. I'm sharing the latest tactics, PPC strategies, finding product research, everything about Amazon FBA and how you grow a business. And now we're working on a good series about retail online arbitrage, because I would like to help you with that as well. I'm gonna give you like maybe a series that we're working on that's gonna help you to generate a little bit budget, so you can, for those who doesn't have enough money to start a private label, a retail arbitrage is a really great place for you to start and generate money. So as I said, is a permit. We have retail online arbitrage, pallets, then we have wholesale, and then you can do private label. All, if you have a budget, go to private label right away, which is going to be awesome. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think that's really something you would like me to cover? Because I made a lot of money with it, and that's how I start my whole business. That will be really greatly. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the same thing at PPC series. I didn't expect it to go that well. A lot of people using it. They're having a lot of good results. I'm happy for them. And this techniques that even a paid course, they're not gonna have it in it. They're just gonna tell you, hey, have 10 automatic campaigns and God be with you. That's not gonna work. You don't wing your business like this. And we saw those gurus now. We see them in the YouTube. Go ahead, search them. You'll find them. All the big gurus now, they're getting screwed. They're getting, they know they're hiring people from Upwork to do their material, their content for their classes, which is they're all after your money. Look, I'm not saying all the courses out there are bad. I'm just telling you, just make sure you trust someone who's doing it. I'm sharing with you all this information right now for free, and I want to help you. If the day I come up with a course, it will be completely, it's gonna be awesome, and you guys gonna love it if I do it. Now I don't have the plans, but if I see I cannot help more people, I might be able to do it at a really reasonable price that you're gonna like. But just make sure, a lot of phonies out there, a lot. All right, so that's been the things that we discussed today. So now I would like to get your opinion and give me your questions, because I don't see the questions here. What happened? All right. Are you guys still hearing me? Are you hearing me? All right, I'm not sure. All right. Oh, the questions, all of them came up at the same time. Oh, the moly. All right, they had an issue, and now I have all the questions. Crazy.
You did it where?
All right, let's see what it is. We have a question says, let me put it here. Oh, okay. Thank you, Gene. I appreciate it. My condolences to you and your family. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Muhammad Sabu says, hello Sad, I have an issue with my manual campaign. I'm getting like 19 impression per day. I have a high bid per keyword, 4x suggested bid by Amazon. My daily budget 300. Auto campaign is perfect. Thanks. You need to look at if the keywords are being indexed at the same times. If that's weird because you have a high budget for X's. Maybe those keywords you are not actually relevant anymore with them. Maybe using an alt campaign. I'm not sure. If using an alt campaign, you need to make sure that you're creating a brand new campaign, like a new manual campaign. If using an existing one that already have, maybe already being de-indexed for the keywords that are in there. So what is the best thing you can do is basically create a brand new campaign and start all over again. Start the product and put the keywords there and start over again, and you should have results. And do not have a lot of keywords. If you have a lot of keywords within the same campaign, it's going to hurt you. Amazon is going to say, hey, you have 100. They're going to choose a few keywords. If you don't convert, you have no relevancy, you will get this campaign no bueno. It's not going to work. So start with a new one. You should be fine. I called Amazon to see what the issue might be, and they said all looks good. They said I have to wait 72 hours until keywords index, 72 hours now, and nothing is working. That's what I'm telling you. Start a new campaign, and you'll see it will work. Alariza Mashaza said, good morning to you. Can you please talk about your PPC strategy again, and how would you structure change when you have different color variation? Now, I'm not going to go through it because it was a really long one. Go ahead and watch the ultimate launch strategy is the one that I really recommend. I recommended 3 of them. The last one is the one that I really like. Go ahead and watch it. It's really good. But if you're doing variation, I think you should create the same campaign, but add each color or variation or count, whatever it is you have, as different ad groups. So have one campaign, whatever campaign you're using, for example, using the high volume or the targeted campaign, use it, but have each ad group separately, because like this you will know which variation is working the best. If you have them all within the same campaign, under the same ad group, you're gonna have issues, or you're not gonna be able to know the data. So have a different ad group and you should be good to go. But the strategy is simple. You're gonna do automatic campaign, one targeted campaign, one low volume campaign. You're gonna do product targeting, and also you're gonna use an auto what else is there? And that's it basically. But you need to be very strategic with it. So go ahead and watch it. Really, really important. And if you have a question, let me know. Hey Sad, anyone and everyone, sorry I'm late. Would you like to join this great group every Saturday? Yeah, thank you so much, Jurgis. I really appreciate you being here, and thank you so much for the kind message that you sent me. But yeah, it's a great, and you know, guys, I'm sharing really great stuff with you, and really appreciate your support. Thank you. Says my title for my product is limited to 80 characters. If I go above that, my listing does not show up, and I'm not getting indexed for any keyword. All my competitors have more than 80 characters. I think this is true. It happens sometimes in specific categories, so you know the category or the subcategory that you're in. So what I recommend, those other competitors of yours, see what kind of category they're on or subcategory, and try to replicate it. Try to call Amazon and change it to that specific subcategory. Is going to help you to get those 250 character limit or 200 character limit on your title. That will be the best thing to do. But if you have 80, that will be 80. Amazon will not let you go more. If you go more, you might get suppressed. But so far, I'm not having issues with this. I think everyone we're doing it with, and they're in the right category, they're doing well. And I think that's the best way to do it. 200. Always replicate what's working, see what the high big sellers are doing, and replicate what they're doing and do it even better. So just check out your subcategory and you should be fine. Eliza says, is there any hack I can use? I share a lot of hacks with you. It depends what kind of hack you want on what. And I think this is only marketing or clickbait things we do. Hey, hack, let me show you my secret. There's no secret. I swear there's no secret. There's no secret, man. This is only people want to get clicks, views, or maybe they just want to sell you something to sell you I have the latest. There's nothing. I'm into a mastermind that there's multi-million dollar sellers out there. I don't see any of those hacks or things that they say is working. Come on, guys, there's no hack. this hack is you work hard, you get a good product, differentiate it, launch it, spend a little bit money on PPC, and you'll be good to go. That's all we need. Charlie Fisher, which is funny, said, "Is this Sinbad?" Yeah, maybe. If you want me to be Sinbad, I'll be Sinbad. And then talking a lot of Chinese. So yes, I'm the Sinbad because I'm Middle Eastern, maybe. But anyways, yes, this Sinbad from Baghdad. It's crazy. Charlie Fisher, you're annoying, man. You're sending all this stuff in Chinese, and I don't know what you're doing, man. Remove. Let me see. Report. Cool. All right, bye Charlie. You're being funny, Charlie Fisher. You're funny putting all the Chinese shit and crap, man. You're just coming here, have no life, and you're coming here to ruin our live Q&A Saturday. You're funny, man. Just go, man. You want to learn, come learn. If you want to be a loser, go ahead, be a loser. But I'm not gonna accept you to come and bully us or come here and ruining what we have. So if you have nothing to do, get the hell out of here, bro. Eliza says, yes, perfect. Let me see what else we have. Hold a second, guys. I lost the things because I deleted this this guy, and man, where is it? I'm sorry. We have here Alex Rivera, my man. He says, what's the best tariff import duty calculated? I know Fredo's is not working. I'm not sure. I just always ask my sourcing agent and they'll be able to take care of it. I know you need to know the code and you'll be good to go, but I'm really bad at shipping stuff and how to work. That's why I work with a few people that I really trust and they take care of everything for me. But yeah, man, I'm not sure. Ask multiple, like your Flexport, you can ask them, call them, ask them about how much the shipping is. Ask specific sourcing agents. We have some sourcing agent in our group, which is Eric Ma. Will be able to help you. He's really good at what he does. He can give you a quick shipping code very easily. So go ahead and use it and see what's up. Jorge says, are interested in starting something on online arbitrage? Yes, actually, we're gonna put something. I'm working on something right now about retail online arbitrage. Actually, the past few days, I just want some time for myself, and I just want to started to sourcing, and I sourced a lot of product, and we just shipped. Yesterday, I shipped 10 boxes. Last week I shipped another 12 boxes. I'm talking about 24 by 18 by 18 boxes. And the week before also 10. So we have good stuff that I'm sending to capitalize on Christmas rush. I don't do retail arbitrage that much, but this one I just wanted to go hustle a bit and was really nice to do it. I know I'm gonna profit. Maybe I will at least get 50 to 70% of money. So if I spend 1,000, I'm expecting around 700, 600 bucks of it. So it will be awesome. But a really good stuff. And actually, every time I have products there, they will sell during the year, and you'll be able to make the money. The only issue that I really with retail arbitrage is you cannot go ahead and start lowering your price because other people are lowering the price. Especially now, a lot of people are gonna buy from Black Friday. They have good prices. They're gonna put them out there, and they just want to sell them right away because they're scared. So me, what I do, this is my rule: I'll be the first one to come in the market and sell at a higher price, or be the last one to sell, because I'm not selling at a loss, and you're not here just to make sales, not to make profits. So it doesn't make sense. And I used to make that mistake a lot when I first started, and then I learned. I smartened up a bit. Ginger said, I think is the big takeaway from the article is that people need to make sure their email sequence template is up to date with compliance. If the service offers compliant template, be sure to update. 100%, I agree with you. I agree with you, Ginger. Nancy, I agree with you. You need to look at it and see what's up. Order says, hey Sad, is there a keyword research video coming out sometime soon? I know you mentioned in the product research video. Yes, I'll be working on it, but I have 3 videos that I'm going to be recording this week, and I will do them, but I'm not sure if the product research is one of them. Because what happened is that all the big keywords or the big videos, people, they don't want to sit through them. They want to see this 10 minutes videos, and the product research really take time. So if I get a lot of people, a lot of likes, a lot of comments that really want it, I would do one, because it really takes time. The way I do it is not like 1-2 steps. I'm be very, very intensive with my research, especially with keywords. But yeah, if we get a lot of likes and we get a lot of people who really want it, I will most probably will do it. Dan Werner says, hello Sad, great content. My ACOS was 20% for over a year, up to until May this year, and then flip a switch, and with major changes it went up 5% every month, and big PPC changes in May 2019. Yes, they say there is changes coming to 2019. Until I don't understand here, 20 less than 20% for every year until this year, and then flip switched, and with no major changes it went up 5% every month. Yes, there is some changes happening, and don't forget now this time of the year is going to be a lot of people are clicking on products because they want to look for deals for Christmas. So you're gonna get a lot of clicks. The cost is gonna go high, but I have seen that as well. A little bit the PPC is not converting, and that's due to I believe, I don't have solid information on that. I believe because of the ranking issues that we're having. A lot of times we're having ranking that you see one day, the same day you are on top position on the first page, and the day after, the same day you actually on the 3rd or 4th page, which is really bad. So if you're on the first page and you're showing up, most probably you're gonna make the sale because people are seeing you in the top positions. But if you're in the 3rd or 4th and they see your ad, they say, hey, why should I buy from him? I just see his ad over there, but he's in 3rd, 4th position, so you don't have this confirmation. So usually when I do my PPC, I want to make sure that my product ranks somewhere in top 5, and the same page I have my other one. So now they see me twice. They see me once at the top of the page, then at the bottom, or vice versa, whatever your ranking or your PPC is. You will see it twice. So let's give them confirmation. Oh, I saw him twice. You know what? That means a good product. Let me buy it, and that's increased the chances of conversion, which just means lower ACOS. But the other way, if we're showing up on the first page and you're on the second page, or the top of the second page or bottom of the second page, have less people have trust in it to buy it. So that's why maybe the ACOS go higher. That's what I'm thinking. But I have been seeing that. Muhammad Sabu says, thank you Saad, my manual campaign is 27 days old. I'm indexed for all keyword. I have 35 relevant keyword in the campaign. Wow, that's really cool actually. But manual campaign is 27 days. That's good, because every campaign needs manual campaign needs at least 2 weeks for it to age and start doing well. If it's not doing after this, then it's an issue. Start with a new campaign. Let me know how that works, because I really feel this is going to solve your issue. Drake says, wow, that's awesome. Kyle says, yesterday we see our MailChimp marketing email showed up in our Amazon messaging system. This is a problem. We see our MailChimp marketing emails show up in our Amazon messaging. This is a problem. Yeah, because MailChimp, I know MailChimp is the same email follow-up sequence for marketing, for people who are doing marketing for their own website or outside traffic. They have their own list and they want to send MailChimp. It doesn't get integrated with Amazon, but I'm not sure how that works unless it's being changed now. MailChimp really get integrated with Amazon. I'm not sure about that, but if it does, and you're sending those emails, templates are usually for your own clients, you have no TOS, right? You have no term of service. You do whatever you want because they're own client. So if that being sent to your own Amazon clients, that would be an issue through Amazon. But I don't know how that works. So please, Cal Hope, do you mind if you explain a little bit more? Muhammad says, I have a question. I received an email from Amazon saying that I have to send my inventory before December 3rd. My goods will be ready shipping on December 15th. I'm afraid that Amazon will return. No, they won't return it. Here, what they're saying is different. By December 3rd, you have to have your product on Amazon, which is the deadline, to assure that you will have your product available for Christmas rush, before Christmas rush. That's what they're saying. But if you send them after, they will still accept it, but they don't guarantee they will be available for sale for the Christmas period. So maybe it will be after Christmas will be available because they're having a lot of stuff. So make sure you have your product in there and making sure your product is and making sure that the product is there before December 3rd to make sure that really for Christmas rush, or if you do it after, they will accept it no matter what. Actually, one of the products that I'm launching 2 products, new ones. They're gonna come December 5th, and the other one is coming December 11th, I think, something like that. So I have high probability not be able to hold the Christmas rush, which is I'm not worried about. There's another Christmas, and I don't think a product that you will choose is only for a Christmas rush. I'm using it for the whole year. We want to find a product that actually at least sells for 8 to 10 months out of the year minimum, because every product is seasonal no matter what. So yes, it will be good. Every year we have the same issue. I want to catch Christmas, and then hey, done. Something else happens and you will be feeling bad. Don't feel bad about it, man. I have been so many Christmases now. Sometimes work, sometimes not. Like for example, for supplement, it doesn't really matter for Christmas. It's not giftable item. So, but yeah, don't worry about it. You'll be fine, Mohammed. Fatman says, "Hi Saad, do you negative keyword in your auto campaign? Thank you." Good words. Yes, I do negative keywords in my automatic campaign, 100%. I put them as negative exact, especially for the keywords that are really costing money, no conversion. I will use it. I have a habit where leaving the good keywords on the automatic campaign, but negativing the bad ones. That's the way I do it. So yes, negative them 100%. Now, what's gonna happen? You cannot negative ASINs on automatic campaign. So that's going to be an issue. When that happens, you have a few things you can do. Is basically you can take the good keywords, and put them in a manual exact or manual phrase or broad, whatever you want, and run them there, and you control the bid, and then lower your cost per click on the automatic campaign below what those ASINs are doing. So if the ASIN, for example, is costing you $1 and you're not getting any conversions, but you cannot control it. So what do? You take the good keywords, put them into a new campaign, and then you lower the bid to 60 cents, 50 cents. So this ASIN won't get the clicks that you don't want to. All right. Who's Charlie Fisher? I heard you say his name, but can't see. Yeah, his message was coming up, and he was putting a lot of negative. I mean, not negative. He's just sending stuff Chinese and calling Sinbad, whatever it is. So I just removed him because he was taking the whole page. I removed him, so we should be fine. He's not worth our time. Yeah, he was kicked. Yes. Falcon guy says, do you sell on eBay? I sold a little bit, not much on eBay, especially here in Canada. It's not that great like US. If I was US, I would use it more heavily because you'd be able to flip products much easier. But now I found a way. That's why last few months ago I went to Virginia to get this thing solved, and I think we are solving it, and we'll be able to sell on that platform as well. And I actually found also shipping companies that from within the Canada be able to ship to the US. So I opened a US eBay account. I switched mine from Canadian to US, and now I can ship products from Canada to the US with a lower shipping fees, which is really gonna help the sales. Now I'd be good. But Canada itself, people don't trust eBay that much. They don't buy that much from it. So that's what wasn't worth the time for me. That's what private label was the one for me. Retail online arbitrage. Even retail online arbitrage, not as well as the US. But since I knew how to start selling in the US, every one of you who's selling in the US or in the US, I think they should use that. It's really, really big money. Crystal says hi to you. Hey, I have a question as well. Yeah, for sure. Ask a question, Lizzie. I'm here. Um, I couldn't understand why Amazon and the Mailchimp, the messaging machine. I need help with that. That's why I'm not understanding what Mailchimp has to do with it. Usually, Mailchimp is only for marketing your own website, for your own email sequence, for people who target from Facebook ads. But I don't know how that would be correlated with or in sync with Amazon itself. So that's why I'm asking Kyle. Hey, tell me. Is it now that's a new feature of the MailChimp to start sending emails for Amazon or start syncing up with Amazon? I'm not sure. Sorry, but everything's shaking because I put my camera on top of my laptop instead of my stand. Yeah, I'm not sure why. But if Kyle can, please, if you can elaborate a little bit more. Yeah, Falcon, ask any question you want, man. I'm here, man. Sad the Canadian supplier are excited doing my account, but when I am ordering MOQ, which is about 18 to 30 pieces, they're just ignoring my reply. What do you comment on this? 18 to 30 pieces is a little bit low, but they're not answering. I don't know why. I mean, I don't understand what supplier you're talking about. I remember the wholesaler you were telling me about. But 18 to 30 pieces, you need to position it yourself. You need to call them, hop on Skype call with them or a phone call. Tell them, hey, listen, I'm doing this because I'm testing few products on Amazon and I will be able to tell you which one is good or not. So I will be able to get those 30, test them. If they're good, I'll be able to order more and be able to test more products within your brand. That'll be able to expand it and be able to be lucrative for both of us. I won't be able to order that much without testing it because I want to make sure the market really accepts our product. And there's a lot of money going to be involved into building the listing and building the right things to make sure your product really sells. So tell them your point of view and don't be shy of it. Okay, you should be fine. Crystal, hey Saad, do you know of a good site where I could buy influencers? I try to contact them DM, but they are never answering me. Or any other best marketing strategy besides PPC? If you cannot do it with PPC, you most probably no bueno. I think you need to really look at PPC as a main option. Influencers, you need to reach out to them. There's few websites out there, but I have them saved, but I don't know them. I don't use them myself. But the best way is to reach out to them and tell them you love them, and that's it. And you should be fine. Marketing, PPC, man, ManyChat is the way to go right now. Really getting a lot of good results. So influencers could be fine, but ManyChat is the one. Hey guys, I have a question. Do you hate eBay? I hate eBay because they mostly just bidding. No, not really. I don't hate eBay. I think eBay really has its own market, especially if you're buying pallets, especially if you're buying a product from thrift stores, especially if you have products that are ungated that you cannot sell on Amazon. It's really good way of you doing it. But it's not only about bidding. You can have your own offer. It's not bidding, so you have two systems, bidding, and you set your own price. So you can set everything your own price. And you should be good to go. So for me, I don't hate it, man. Any platform, I really encourage people using every platform they can on marketplaces, which is I'm doing right now. Before I used to do it when I do retail and arbitrage, but now I'm trying to expand a little bit more because I have more free time now to be able to get into it. And private label becomes like a breeze for me. I know everything about private label, so I can venture a little bit more. And using Joe Lister as a platform or software to be able to sell products that you have already on Amazon platform and fulfill them to eBay by using a Joe Lister, it's really a good thing. So it should be fine. Profit Business Guru says, hey, how you doing, brother? I hope you're doing good. Looking good, brother. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on. Really great to have you here, man. Really awesome. I hope everything's doing well with you, man, too. We think it's an open email address that made it to our list. We are working on searching our MailChimp list for any email with the word Amazon. Oh, so he has MailChimp and he has Amazon on it, and maybe he's asking for reviews or something like that. You know what? That's what's talking. So MailChimp doesn't connect with Amazon, but Kyle Hove, he has his email list, and he actually has the Amazon on it, and maybe send it, and he was worried about that. Lizzie Cabri says, "Sad is the messaging system supposed to send your information into info of email. I need to stay organized by 15th of December. I'm also trying to get back with Amazon Echo, but it's not responding back." Basically, the messaging system or the software is basically you have a template, set up templates that will be at that you do them once, and this software will be able to send emails on your behalf without you being there to your clients through Amazon. So as if you're writing email for Amazon, it will be the same thing. We should. Good. I hope that's what I understood. Just say thanks to you. And Prophet says, "Super duper brother, that's awesome, man. It's good to hear. It was an email open issues, pen issues. That's great." All right, guys. I hope you really had a lot of value in today's session. Please, if you have any more questions, let me know. If it's not, don't forget to like the video and share it with other people you like. I really appreciate your support. So far, we're growing, which is really happy thanks to you. And I really love those Q&A. I'm sorry for not posting for the past 2 weeks any tutorials or any small videos on Wednesdays, but this Wednesday you will get your little tutorial. I have a few videos set up, which is gonna hopefully help for you to troubleshoot a few things. And if you have any topics, please let me know about them. I'll be able to share them, and we'll be really good. Yeah, Lizzie Capri, you're right. Is that why Amazon and the MailChimp do not connect to each other? Yeah, do not connect to each other. They're just not made for that. They made their market, their audience different. So, guys, if you like the video, please like it, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. And thank you so much for being here as usual. And I see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.